Anyway, like I was saying though, that's what Yahweh do. He's a boss, the Most High. He's sitting up on that throne and he's giving his orders. You go do this, you go do that. What order did he give the devil? He said, do that to Job, man. And here's why. Because number one, who the world calls Christ is coming to baptize with fire, as the scriptures say. What's that fire? Going through this affliction. Because what the Lord is doing is he's putting us through this hell, but only so we can get ready for this glory we're going to receive, so we can deserve it. Because he ain't just going to hand it to us, because that would be spoiling us. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord ain't about spoiling us. All right? And then in Genesis 3, I'm going to just touch on Genesis 3 real quick. He said, the devil, he tried to take the serpent that's in Genesis, merge it with the spiritual demon Satan, the devil, in Job, and then merge it with the red dragon in Genesis 12. You have to understand something. The serpent represents a man or a nation of men that were under the vibration of Satan, but after the flood were totally wiped out. That's vibration of Satan then went into the child known as Esau, the twin brother of Jacob, who then begat the Edomites, which is the so-called white man, who then rose up in the Roman Empire. And then that's, how they had the spirit of Satan on them. They were symbolized by the great red dragon, number one, because they fucking red and they're red devils, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's not talking about an actual creature. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to touch on that too. And okay, and then again, getting on the hieroglyphs in the Sumerian tablet translation, that shit is like carbon dating. There's no actual benchmark, no actual standard to actually translate them things, just like there's no actual benchmark or standard to actually determine the amount of carbon that any one object should have in it. Therefore, they're both obsolete and it's both bullshit. But that's what you niggas love and believe in. Okay? And then, okay. Now, he went into the Greek word for heaven. You gotta understand something. Now, the New Testament was written in Greek, but when who the world calls Christ, real name Yahweh Shai, was on the scene, he wasn't speaking Greek, he was speaking Hebrew. So when he made a reference to heaven, he was Orion, all that little bullshit. Number one, I'm gonna give you the word in Hebrew. Okay? It don't sound, it's nothing like Orion. It's not it's not related to that at all. It's Shemayim, okay? Let's write that real quick. Shemayim. Okay? And the root word there is Mayim, meaning waters. Why? Because the above is waters, just like below is waters. It's just waters in a different form. You got your clouds and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? So it's Shemayim. Nothing at all related to Orion. Okay? Oh, well, Shemayim is kind of rhymes with Orion. No. It's nothing. It wasn't formed like the Anna or whatever the fuck you niggas was talking about, man. Okay? So please miss me with that bullshit, man. You trying to merge Greek. He's trying to merge Greek, English, Hindu, Sumer. He it's just madness that the niggas talk about. But you got the nerve to talk about somebody else dealing with madness, man. Okay. And when you read Genesis, it speaks about the waters below and the waters above being separated, man. That's the Mayim below and the Shemayim above, man. All right. And then the nigga. I'm gonna get this real quick, because in the question and answer, the nigga gets up, a nigga in the crowd get up and talk about Abraham this, Abraham that. 2 Samuel 23 and 4, he references. So I want to get this real quick, and I want to address what that man said. This is 2 Samuel 23 and 4. And he shall be as the light of the morning when the sun riseth, even a morning without clouds, as the tender grass springing out of the earth by clear shining after rain. So it's likening it's likening the Most High unto a bright sunshiny day. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with he tried to talk about the sun rising and this, he tried to read something out. All it is describing the Lord and the salvation of the Lord unto a bright sunshiny day, man. You see what I'm saying? Like the old Sunkist commercial, the good vibrations, how everybody was all happy and shit like that, man. That's what that's dealing with. That's what he's likening the Lord unto. You see what I'm saying? But now he said, why would Abraham teach the Egyptians a lie? Because Abraham taught the Egyptians the astronomy and their arithmetic and all that, and we'll prove that. The brother proved that really in when he brought out the facts coming from the Josephus. But here's the whole thing. Where was I? Yeah, here's the whole thing with Abraham. Yeah, Abraham did teach them astronomy and how to do the stars and arithmetic. Now, he didn't give them their ideology and their philosophy and their Egyptian religion. He taught them that astronomy and all that, and they took it and they ran with it. That's all it was. But what the man in the crowd was basically making it seem like as if Abraham taught them and gave them their religion, and we were saying that their religion was bullshit. And he's asking, why did Abraham give them a lie? Abraham didn't give them a lie. He gave them the truth as far as the stargazing and whatnot. But the fact remains that they took it and twisted it and ran with it and created their own religion. You see what I'm saying? Because they're uncivilized ass heathens. And, you know, and Abraham wasn't sticking around for all that time trying to tell them what they was doing was wrong. He got the fuck up out of Egypt. He had other shit he had to do. Okay. But yeah, man, that's pretty. Oh, got something else too. Now this isn't about the debate, but it's about a comment that was left on the debate by somebody named CEOOA. Okay, and I hope they see this. Okay, he said the Hebrews didn't prove anything. They didn't give no evidence. He said they didn't give any evidence of monuments, structures, origin, original writings, science, artifacts, grave sites, and considered us of more plagiarism. Okay, what do monuments, structures, artifacts? Well, I'll give you artifacts. What do monument structures or grave sites? How would that prove that we were the Israelites or that the Bible is real? Monument structures and grave sites wouldn't prove that that is real. So I don't even understand why you made mention of that. But let's go to origin, which we did explain the origin. Let me not get his name wrong. Tazarayak, no, not Tazarayak, Tazarayak. Is that his name? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Basically, I explained the origin, if anything, in my last video through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. As far as original writings go, you have your so-called original writings were translated by the so-called white man based off of the Bible. So if our writings ain't original, then yours isn't, or at least the interpretation of yours. Science, I don't know if that brother Tazarayak, Tazarayak presented any evidence pursuant to science, but go watch our video, Polight's Ideology, Expose and Destroy, and countless other videos throughout the various camps of especially GMS that went into the different science and disproving their bullshit science and proving our science. First off, this nigga believes in the Bartholin gland, which is only, like the brother said, there to make the pussy wet and to ease penetration. You see what I'm saying? So you talking about we didn't prove no science, but the science that y'all brought is bullshit, and we actually did bring science. Okay, watch the videos. Carbon dating is bullshit, among other so-called science that these niggas believe in. Like Polight believes that the sun created the stars and the earth, when the sun is nothing but a star, and every star we see in the sky is a sun to another solar system. The nigga is full of shit. Okay, and he's talking about artifacts. The brother presented the icons from the Russian icon book that showed the real icon on one side and the Renaissance whitewash icon on the other side. So there was artifacts presented. There has been science presented. And if our writings ain't original, then your writings ain't. You see what I'm saying? And monument structures and grave sites don't prove anything. And y'all shit is actually plagiarized again because the so-called white man translated all that shit you niggas read based upon the Bible and tried to make it sound as much like the Bible as they could because they had no reference point to actually make a translation. So you niggas is crazy, you niggas is stupid, your ideology is bullshit. In between this video, this is part 4, part 3, 2, 1, Polight's Ideology, Expose and Destroy, and the countless videos that Akim all over Israel have been making. Totally trump you niggas is full of shit. Keep doing what you're doing. If you want to do it, you're going to be killed by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Don't say we warned you. Don't say we didn't warn you. We gave you niggas fair warning. We gave you niggas the truth. You didn't want to see or accept the truth, so you will have to face the consequences. With that, I say death to Egyptology and death to America.